Welcome to Africa's 4 hotspots, nature's fiercest battlegrounds. Ngorongoro, the arena of the black-maned lions. Kilimanjaro, a sleeping volcano wrapped in ice. The Nile kingdom of crocodiles and shoebill storks. The Red Sea Reef, where supercorals keep their brilliance even in 90-degree heat. This is more than a struggle between predator and prey. It's also a battle against the harsh landscapes that shaped them. Where are you watching from? Drop a comment below, I'd love to know. And before we dive in, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to support the channel. All right, let's begin. Around 2.5 million years ago, a massive volcano erupted and collapsed, leaving behind a perfectly round 12-mile-wide, 19-kilometer crater, Ngorongoro. Today, it is a natural fortress. Sheer walls more than 2,000 feet 600 meters high encircle a unique ecosystem that sustains over 25,000 large mammals. Within the Ngorongoro Conservation Area lie two of the world's most important archaeological sites, Olduvai Gorge and Litoli. For its extraordinary blend of natural and cultural heritage, UNESCO has designated Ngorongoro a Mixed World Heritage Site, one of the rarest honors on Earth. Here, Africa's fiercest predators still stalk their prey, the black-maned lion. As the sun rises over the crater's rim, deep resonant roars echo against the cliffs. These are not just territorial calls, they are proclamations of ultimate power from Ngorongoro's apex predator. What makes these lions so striking are their dark, coal-black manes. Shaped by genetics hormones and climate, the black mane is both a shield in battle and a badge of allure for lionesses. Moving in silence, the black rhino steps across the dark mud slow, deliberate, as if carrying the last breath of the wild. Fewer than 30 individuals live here, yet Ngorongoro holds the highest density of black rhinos in Africa, sheltered within its closed environment. On Lake Magadi, flocks of lesser flamingos cloak the water in shades of sunset pink, turning the harsh alkaline lake into a banquet that sustains millions. Ngorongoro is a place where every creature must fight to endure. Strength alone is not enough, survival demands strategy. The weak without cunning vanish from the endless cycle of life and death. Rising from the plains of Tanzania stands a colossal, massive Kilimanjaro. At 19,341 feet, 895 meters, it is the tallest mountain in Africa and the largest freestanding stratovolcano in the world. Scientists often describe the climb up Kilimanjaro as a journey from the equator to the Arctic, where every step upward carries you into an entirely new world. The mountain was formed by 3 separate volcanic peaks, Kibo Mwenzi and Shira. Kibo, the youngest and highest, crowned with ice. Mwenzi, at 6,893 feet, 149 meters, a long-extinct volcano, its jagged cliffs and ridges carved into a dramatic silhouette. Shira, heavily eroded over time, now reduced to a vast plateau at 12,999 feet, 962 meters, where sky and earth seem to meet in endless space. At the mountain's base, herds of Kilimanjaro's giant elephants, the legendary Great Tuskers, still move silently across the land. Some individuals carry tusks so long they nearly brush the ground, rare genetic treasures that remain as living relics. More than icons, they are ecological engineers, carving paths through forests, dispersing seeds, and shaping the very landscape. For the Maasai and Chaga peoples, Kilimanjaro is sacred, a place where heaven touches earth, where ancestors dwell among the clouds. But for nature itself, it is a crucible of survival, where life must adapt to shifting altitudes and the mountain's unforgiving climate. The sight of Kilimanjaro rising from the savannah, defying time, gravity, and weather, evokes the image of Mount Sinai from Scripture, a place where humanity encounters the divine. Stretching more than 4,100 miles, the Nile is the longest river in the world. Along its banks live over 129 species of fish, 300 species of water birds, and countless other rare creatures. Its richness comes not only from water and fertile silt, but also from the stable microclimate the river creates in the heart of Africa's harsh landscapes. We begin with the Nile's most iconic reptile, and the largest reptile in Africa, the Nile crocodile. In ancient Egyptian belief, crocodiles were not only fearsome predators, but sacred beings. Some were raised in temple pools, adorned with jewelry, and when they died, they were mummified and buried with honor, just like the pharaohs. Have you ever wondered why this giant predator carries the river's name? More than 2 centuries ago, European naturalists first encountered the species along the Nile. Overwhelmed by its raw power, they named it Crocodilus niloticus of the Nile. But the Nile was only the beginning. This species rules waters across sub-Saharan Africa, from Ethiopia, Uganda, and Tanzania to South Africa, and even Madagascar. Adult Nile crocodiles here typically measure 11 to 16 feet, 3.5 to 5 meters long, with dominant tails reaching up to 20 feet 6 meters and weighing more than 500 pounds, 700 kilos. Their grayish-brown skin, tinged with olive pale bellies, and dark spots on their backs and tails provide perfect camouflage in murky waters and dappled tropical light. They often lie motionless beneath the surface, waiting for antelope or zebra to approach the riverbank. Then, with lightning speed, they strike. A single snap of their jaws, delivering a bite force of 16,000 newtons, shatters everything in an instant. But the Nile is home to more than just crocodiles. The Nile monitor lizard, growing over 6 feet long, is infamous for raiding crocodile nests and devouring eggs. The shoebill stork, an odd prehistoric-looking bird, can stand motionless for hours in the swamp before striking its heavy clog-shaped bill down on unlucky prey. Overhead, the African fish eagle scans the water with razor-sharp eyes before plunging downward talons, clutching fish from the glittering surface in a single effortless motion. The Nile is where life and death flow side by side. It carries silt, but also blood. It has nurtured civilization, yet it remains a battleground where ancient creatures continue to write the story of evolution. Far from the mainland off the coasts of Egypt and Sudan, the Red Sea Reef stretches for thousands of kilometers. Unlike many coral systems around the world that are slowly dying from global warming, the Red Sea Reef, especially in the Gulf of Aqaba, harbors supercorals resistant to heat. These corals can withstand temperatures up to 90 degrees Celsius while retaining their vibrant colors. Scientists consider them the last great hope for the future of the world's reefs. Today, these waters are home to more than 100 species of reef fish, about 11% of them found nowhere else a rarity, even compared to the largest reef systems on the planet. Around 340 species of hard corals have also been recorded here. They are the living foundation of the entire marine ecosystem, providing shelter and sustenance for hundreds of other sea creatures. The Red Sea's waters are crystal clear, with sunlight penetrating as deep as 165 feet, 50 meters. This light fuels zooxanthellae, the symbiotic algae that serve as the coral's main source of nutrition. Thanks to this abundance of light, the reef's energy cycle operates far more efficiently than in most marine environments, helping maintain its delicate ecological balance. But beneath the beauty lies a silent battlefield. Gray reef sharks, 5 to 6 feet long, patrol the edges of the reef like ghosts. Oceanic white-tip sharks, with their long wing-like pectoral fins, are notorious for bold, opportunistic behavior. Hammerhead schools rise from the depths, their hammerheads acting as electric field antennas and pulli of Lorenzini to track down herring and mackerel. Behind the reef's dazzling colors, every creature must adapt or vanish. Battles without roars or cries play out every day, hidden beneath the quiet blue waves. If you could choose one place to witness the raw power of nature with your own eyes, where would it be? The mighty Ngorongoro, the sacred Kilimanjaro, the eternal Nile, or the mysterious Red Sea Reef? Share your answer in the comments below, and don't forget to follow so you won't miss the next epic journey.